No! Why do I keep messing this up? In the last video, I filled my very first raised garden bed with 25% Miracle-Gro. And in this video, I'm going to be filling my second raised garden bed with 25%. Yeah, not going to tell you yet. Sorry. But I'm not just going to leave it there today. I'm also going to be finishing off my walkway. Now let me take you back a few days where I left you hanging on the last video, where my plants went through a lot. And they were starting to die. As you can see, like, these things are filthy with dirt. Yeah, they've got soil all over them. And I don't want to get them any more wet, but I do really want to get all that soil off. As I was cleaning the soil off of the leaves, I found this little guy. Okay, so since the peppers were fading away and the beans weren't looking so hot, obviously they have enough water, seeing as how it poured yesterday. So I did this. I just gave it a 40% shade cloth. Hopefully that works. It's going to be pretty sunny for the next few days. Just kind of laid it out so it doesn't get all crumpled and then dirt inside of it, and then you uncrumple it and then it's just dirt clumps and like this. That grosses me out for some reason. It's been 2 hours since I put this on, and these peppers are already perking back up. So that's what it was. It was just too much for it. Beans? Not so much. I'm really hoping they'll come back. Peppers look so much better than they did 2 hours ago. I'm so happy I decided to go ahead and do that. It's not super sunny today. It's just weird. Like, it'll be sunny 1 minute and then not sunny the next. And hopefully that sad one that's curled in the back, hopefully that one can figure it out. It is what it is. When you're in this transition phase, it's gonna happen, guys. I still have to finish this. Good morning. Okay, this is gonna go ahead and get filled today. I'm gonna put this out here so I can lay it out flat and fold it. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't fare great with the beans. The peppers look fabulous. I'm not only surprised, but I am also very happy. Are they perfect? No, they're still small and stuff, but they're not all wilty. They're not yellowing. The goal for the day is to put this in there. So let me get started on that. Whew! That only took 23 minutes, guys. I'm going to try to flatten some of this part out to get my raised bed down, but I'm actually genuinely concerned that this isn't going to be enough to fill that raised bed. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I misjudged this one too. So I feel like I'm not super great at figuring out if this is going to be enough or not. I think it's going to be enough.
This isn't going to be enough. This isn't going to be enough.
But yeah, looks like we had exactly enough of the Miracle-Gro to mix it. So this is now officially 25% Miracle-Gro potting mix, 75% leaf compost. It's perfect. It's filled all the way up to the brim. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on trying to figure out how to get this other raised bed in here. I gave myself 2 hours for the day. So that means I have an hour and, I don't know, roughly 10 minutes left. Note to self, next time I do this, don't have it dropped where the raised beds are going. I thought this was a good idea, but turns out it was kind of dumb. And once I'm done filling this raised bed, I'm going to be also finishing up this walkway and surrounding area so we can finally see what this garden area is going to look like. I'm excited for this soil experiment because I've never had raised beds before. Not proper ones anyways. Just one I put together with some lumber I had laying around the house. And by the time that I got this raised bed installed, that one was falling apart. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. Oh wow, I've really bowed that. So I've got to go in more on this hump. Okay. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos based on gardening, and from what I understand, Miracle-Gro potting mix all by itself is not the best soil for raised beds. A lot built up right here. So that's extra. Honestly, I don't need that much. By the time I spread it to the edge here, it's going to be more than enough.
This isn't going to be enough.
And I think all of that is too much for that.
This isn't going to be enough.
So I've got a lot of shoveling left to do. And I can see that this guy is bowing like in like that. This is level. Doesn't look it though, does it? But the level doesn't lie. But to my eye, I'm like, is that level? It's lower than this one, but it's supposed to be because my whole property slopes down very slightly this way. So I'm leveling just the beds, but not the property. So everything's going to continue to come down a little bit, and then it flattens out pretty much right here. And that's good because you want it to come down and away from the house. There's my 2 beds. Wow. I've been wanting to look at that for a whole lot of time. And I'm going to have a lot extra.
This isn't...
And we had a collapse, so it's kind of caving this in. So I definitely have to get that fixed before I move forward. If I were to make this 25%, that's 4 cubic feet. That would mean I would need 2.75 of these bags. I bought 3. I only have 1 right now. If I needed all 3, I would just go 1, 2, 3, right? Easy peasy. But I need 2.75 bags. Oh, and there's another one. They're honestly like the cutest things, but I don't want them around. Yeah, he lives under that room for sure. So I swear I'm not crazy. This thing does not look level to me at all. And then my husband came home and we were up here on the deck and he goes, babe, that's not level. And I was like, I know, right? It does not look level at all. But like, seriously, it's level, guys. So I don't know what kind of trickery is happening, but it's happening. One other thing I want to think about is making sure that it's this line is straight. Like, so perhaps what I should do is get a long straight board and put it up against it. And now that's flat and straight. Flat and straight. It's also 37 inches. Don't judge my tape measure. I can hear you in the comments judging. It does the job. Besides, it doesn't have to be precise, just really close. And then if I have to move it around too much, I'm going to make sure it's back to being 30. Wait a minute, 37? No. Why am I doing 37? It's supposed to be 38.
It doesn't have to be precise.
Zoosh. Okay. Why do I keep messing this up? On the nose. Okay. We're good. Levelness. There we go, buddy. There we go. That's good enough for me, I guess. No, it's not. I lied. I don't know why I said that. That's good. Explanation time. Woohoo! Okay. I might have already explained this, but just in case that explanation was bad, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. But good. The math says if I want this bed, which is 44 cubic feet, to be 25% vermiculite, 75% compost, that means I need 11 cubic feet of vermiculite. These come in 4 cubic feet bags, but I should be left with a quarter of 1 bag. So now I have to try to make sure that I've got this evenly. And what I think I'm going to do is play a little game. I like little games, little guessing games. I'm going to go ahead and try to pour in exactly 0.91 or whatever it is of every bag into every section. And I'm going to see if I'm left with a quarter of a bag. I just feel like that'll be fun to give it a try because guess what? At the end of the day, if I'm over by a little bit or under by a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. I think under would be more of a bigger deal than over. I have never used this material before, but I'm really excited to see what happens. I'll use the information that I get from these results to make my next raised beds. In the next video, I'll reveal which gardening channel suggested to use this ratio of 25% vermiculite to 25% compost. I'll also be kicking off my raised garden bed experiment by planting the same plants in both beds to see which one does better. If you've made it all the way this far through the video, seems like you might be enjoying my content, and I have plenty more to come. It'd really help out my channel if you could subscribe and like the video. Thanks so much. I really truly appreciate it. I'm hoping to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers in the next few months. Okay, I'm not sure how I did here, but I'd say that this bag looks to be between 25% and 33%. So between a quarter and a third full. That means I feel like I undershot it just a little bit. But I think that that's going to be okay. This small amount that I have not mixed in that entire bed is really not that big of a deal.
I think under would be more of a bigger deal than over.
I'm excited because today is the day we're getting rid of this, and then I'll have my full walkway accessible to me. How exciting is that? I'm so excited. All right, let's get going. I found a frog. He was in the way, so I'm just going to relocate him to underneath my deck. A toad actually is more appropriate, right? Cute little guy. Think I'm at the point where I won't be able to move the tarp myself. I can just try to move it now, see where I'm at. The point is if I can't move this, then what am I going to do with the rest of it, you know? Ooh, I can't move it. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can't move it. I can't move it, so it's already too much on there. Okay, I need another plan. That was my whole plan, guys. Put soil on tarp, pull tarp. Whole plan. I could tie the tarp to my car and then drag tarp from car.
Nope.
All right. That's it's not easy for me to move, but I can move it. And I have to drag it way over there. Yeah, it's not the best spot. It's the only spot I got though, so let's do it. That's 20 shovelfuls. So that's one barrel full, right? And this is the second one. Plus I had the stuff that I dragged. I'm trying to figure out how many more barrels do I got left right here? I'm thinking 4 more. And then I've got this whole big hump of stuff, some stuff over here and some stuff over there, which I think is going to be 2 more. So I think 6 more barrelfuls altogether. Let's see. I ended up having to fill in some low spots in the walkway. Well, she sprung a leak. I started scooping over here, and all that vermiculite that when I poured it down in here, it went to the side and never got mixed. So I'm just going to mix it in, but that sucks. Now I know I need to put, oh yeah, look at that. It's just coming out. Oh God. Great. This is not good. All right, so I've got to figure out how to, oh yeah, I can go right down now. Okay, I'm gonna scoop this all up and put it up on top. So if you feel like I've earned it, please go ahead and subscribe because I'll be posting several videos on this garden bed experiment so you can see which one's doing better. Is it the Miracle-Gro or is it the vermiculite? Does it matter at all? Or maybe a mixture of the two is best. I cannot wait to see what happens next. Hey baby, I have a secret. Do you want to hear it? Let me know if you know the reference. But anyway, I want to talk about the raised beds, and this is the Miracle-Gro potting mix mixed with compost. This is the vermiculite mixed with compost, and I see some green happening under the straw. This is going to kick off my raised garden bed soil experiment. In the upcoming videos, I will be planting the same plants in each bed to see which soil works best. Oh great, now I won't be able to put it back on. Of course. Oh, balls. How ridiculous. Okay. It doesn't matter though because this entire thing is moving 5 inches over to the right. That's the left. Don't pay any attention to the fact that I just did that. 5 inches over to the left.